What do you call it? The halftime show for Bad Bunny. This is why I believe it'll be one of the worst in the history of like the halftime shows. Did I think it was bad? No, but like, what was the whole point of it? Like if you, I will try to explain to you guys what I mean by it was bad like in terms of it. Like, nah. Before that, of course, right now, I would say right now, my benchmark for a good halftime performance here will always be Pregnant Rihanna. Was Kendrick Lamar's performance better than the Pregnant Rihanna? I don't think so. I'll explain to you guys later on why I think that's the case. But anything, if you can top Pregnant Rihanna, in my opinion, you are the best halftime show. Like, imagine Pregnant Rihanna, bro. That one cannot be topped. Like, I feel like only a few topped it. I think the Shakira one topped it. I think the one where it was Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, and I think Anderson Park, also like a few other people. Like, that one also was really a good one as well. Those ones were like, I think those like really good. But besides those ones, I feel like I know I'm basing it on the views as well. But I genuinely think that those ones were really embodied what it meant to be a Super Bowl halftime show. Like, nah. I feel like the problem with the Bad Bunny one was, first of all, the fact that he spoke entirely in Latin. Like, bro, I get the whole idea. I know your whole song and shit is all in Latin. I get that. But like, when you're coming to America, an English-speaking country, man, like, at least have one song in English. Like, the fact is, like, nah, like, even like the only English-speaking like person in that whole thing was not even the main guy who was doing the performance. It was Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was not the highlight. It was Bad Bunny. The fact that he couldn't speak a lick of English in doing the whole performance, it was really funny. Because like, even Shakira doing her performance name spoke English, like, nah. Like, she at least had some English songs to really get ready, and everybody knew who Shakira was, like, nah. So it made sense, right, nah. The aspect of having like a guy who speaks entirely Latin not speak English, like in a country that is primarily run in English, even the international language of the world is English, not French, not Latin, it's English. Like, I get Latin maybe was historically the oldest language or whatever, right? But in general, like, English is it's the national language of the world. If you really want to appeal to international audiences as well, having an English song would be there. But that again, but even then, like the other reason why I feel like it should be regarded as the worst is because the whole Ice Out thingy. The problem I have with those celebrity politics bullshit is the fact that they shouldn't really be involved with it. Like, in my opinion, honestly, like, if you're a celebrity right now, the thing you should focus on is just performing or like, entertaining people. Like, being part of this whole political bullshit is like, if you don't join us, you're out. Or like, I don't like the aspect of like a celebrity being part of a movement especially when they don't need to be. But Bad Bunny did not need to be involved himself with this whole ice bullshit, especially when literally he didn't need to. Like, there was no skin in game for him. All he was told to do was perform in the Super Bowl, just perform there. When part of your people you're trying to appeal to is also Republican right now, when like this whole political thing is divisive right now, the thing you should have done is not being part of the whole political movement thing right now. So do this whole Ice Out and Ice is bad thingy. Like, I feel like kind of also like hinted at it being bad. Like, why are you coming to like a country where politics are really divisive and picking a side when all you gotta focus on is just making a performance? Like, it just makes no sense as well. And like, the English aspect also makes, again, English aspect and the whole political aspect really just, I think, will make it the worst one. Again, like, you can feel like it was preachy rather than entertainment. You feel like it was more preachy than entertainment. Like, even towards the end, like, it felt like it was more of like a sermon. Like, okay, sit down and listen. Like, this is the whole America thing. You know, America, Canada. It's like, which Canadian has ever said I'm American? Which Canadian has ever said I'm American? Which Puerto Rican, which Cuban has ever said that they are American? They always say that the Cuban or Venezuelan, they don't say that they're American. But when you go to USA, they say I'm American. They don't say I'm American. They say I'm American. No other person outside of the North American area says American like American does. So to be like Puerto Rican, Cuban, Canada, like Canada don't even say American, they say Canadian. They don't even want to be associated with America. So I don't understand why he did the whole ending thingy. It was really funny, but anyway, that happened, right? Overall, the performance again, like it felt like a Kendrick performance for me, right now. Like Kendrick was good. The whole thing he broke and everything, right now. But I feel like Kendrick like undermined the spirit of like an NFL halftime show. The whole point of NFL halftime show is to have fun. Like we all know the world's going through a lot of shit right now. I don't need to be told the world's going through a lot of shit doing a halftime performance, right? You guys understand what I'm trying to say right now? Like the idea of like being told that okay, guys, America's going through this whole bullshit, and like I get what we're trying to do now, but I think we're a bit more sense in the content. Like nobody like the whole point, like that's why I like Shakira's one. I like the Drake one. That's why Shakira's one really made sense because the whole point of it was just to have fun. The whole point of the whole performance was to have fun, have a great time, a good time. Even Rihanna's performance with the whole baby thing was crazy. Like that's peak online to you there. But the whole point was to have fun. Halftime show, one of the greatest events in American history. Had the NFL Super Bowl final, and now all we want to do is have fun right now. When you are alienating the majority of the audience who speak English right now because you want to like show your heritage, like it makes no sense, especially when the Super Bowl is a primarily English speaking event. When even the world is actually right now speaks English, like the English is the universal language. It is technically the universal language. The majority of countries speak English. The first language is first, but the second language in most of the countries is English. So like to be only speaking Latin when it's not really primarily known around the world, or known around a few areas of the globe, is like kind of like disheartening, especially when your whole goal is to like bring people together. The irony is that the English in the background where he was with ending was the was the only English I think I heard besides the Lady Gaga thing. Like it's so funny, but like anyway, right now, conclude right now, like nah. Honestly, I like right now, like nah. I don't hate music. I do like Bad Bunny. Like, if you guys know FIFA, right now, FIFA or EA, right now, some of the songs that he had plays on all those things, and I like to play where I listen to where I game on my on FIFA right now, because I mean everyone does right now. So like when you game, you kind of hear the music. So like I do enjoy the guy's music. I don't hate the music, but like it just makes no sense, especially when you think about it from like a broad global perspective right now. The guy is a Latin speaking guy. I guess he's a big artist. I get it, but like the problem is like when you're trying to bring a global eye to this whole event, when you cannot even like connect people with two language. I didn't hear a lick of shit that he spoke at all. I did not know what he was saying throughout the entirety of the performance. I didn't hear nothing. I only was able to hear a few and maybe towards the end. But anything that was primarily Latin spoken or Puerto Rican spoken right now, I could not hear shit. And I think most people in the audience also could not hear shit. Yes, I get enjoying the event, I get having fun, I get the whole thing. But like when you are excluding the American culture in that culture, trying to bring the whole thing right now, it's kind of like disheartening. There was no American culture in that culture of Puerto Rican or like Latin or Cuban. Like you were saying everybody's American name, but there was no American representation doing that content except for the whole Lady Gaga, and even she was not even doing a American style, like inclusion. The whole point was to include everybody, but you didn't include American, like heritage, like American, style of like thing doing the whole we are America bullshit, right? Again, like whichever Canadian have you heard say American? Have you heard a Canadian say that? If you hear a Canadian say that, they're Canadian American, bro. Like anyway, like let me what you guys think about the whole Athens show. Again, and like let me just talk again like with the Kendrick performance thing, and like I said earlier, and I will say it again right now. I feel like Kendrick's performance was it was not a bad performance. I won't say it was a bad one, but like in the spirit of halftime show where the whole point is to have fun. I don't need to be like letting cheat codes or trying to like piece together what this whole thing meant. I'm supposed to have fun. I don't need to be told codes. I don't need to be told shit. My whole goal is to just come there and have fun. If I'm going to halftime show right now, I'm not expecting a messaging like, oh guys, the economy is going bad. Like I don't need, like I know that's happening already. Like my wallet is showing that the economy is bad. I don't need to be told again like doing a halftime performance that the whole thing's bad. The whole point of the halftime show is to have a release, have fun. have a great time. I know most people say you did have a great time there, but like, the whole point I think is like more of a fun rather than this whole thing of like like this whole the world is going through a lot, blah blah blah. I get that. I feel like that's what like defeats the whole purpose of having a great time, especially when you're alienating half your audience no, when you're alienating a majority of this NFL audience by being a language that is not that is not spoken by the majority of people in the Super Bowl. Like the whole English is the most spoken language. Like so, like why is speaking like Puerto Rican or like Latin? Like it kind of defeats the whole purpose. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. This is after the context what I do. You try to get a different perspective. I'm not really changing your mind, changing your opinions, or your thoughts, or your opinions. I'm really sure you got a different perspective right now. Basically, again, Bad Bunny. I do enjoy the music of Bad Bunny, Lamar, but like the spirit of the NFL halftime show right now is supposed to be for fun. Like I don't really need to be told political bullshit. I don't need to be told we are America, bro. Let's just dance, let's do music, and let's enjoy the time. Because this is one of the times where we're supposed to have fun. And just continue with the whole thing. This is a whole fun event. I don't be told things. I don't be told what to do. I'm supposed to have fun. Being lectured on an NFL show, I think defeats the whole purpose of an NFL halftime show. It's supposed to be about us just listening to music, have a great time, having a fun time with everybody there, regardless of your political background, regardless of your political beliefs, regardless of how you feel. The whole point is to have fun. When you're alienating your audience, but when you're showing the culture of the country, you're singing in, it's kind of defeats the whole purpose. But Bad Bunny kind of defeats the whole purpose of the whole NFL spirit. The NFL has an actual spirit. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'm doing I'm launching. If I can subscribe, I love you. Have a great day. Peace.